One of the biggest highlights of my day since Skill and AC came out is logging on to Twitter, logging on to Reddit, logging on to Discord, looking at the YouTube comment section and checking my email and reading what sort of theories that people are coming up with. I read through a lot of these theories today, and I forget where I saw this one in particular. However, I have never been more excited for a theory video since the Fairy Queen. Like, I'm genuinely so excited. I've been holding on to this theory for 3 days so that way I can let it sit, do a little bit of research on it, and I'm here to finally present it to you guys. So let's do our usual intro and then we'll get right into it. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a great day today. I hope it's going well and I hope it continues to go well. Anyway, let's get right into it. This is the Scale and Icy in reverse theory. So what exactly do I mean by reverse theory? Are we taking the whole entire album, putting it inside of a digital audio workstation like Audacity, GarageBand, Logic, Cubase, or whatever, and hitting the reverse button looking for some secret messages within the songs? No, however, I kind of want to try that now. No, what I'm talking about is instead of starting with Good Day and ending with Redecorate, we are going to start with Redecorate and we're going to end with Good Day. As I previously stated, I don't know where I first saw this theory. I think I saw it somewhere after the first week Scale and Icy got released, in between all of the Bounce Man is about Ned theories, as well as Bounce Man is from the other perspective of the Run and Go theories. Don't worry, we'll get to that one later, however, we're going to stick with this one for now. I'm pretty sure I saw the SAI's reverse theories somewhere in between all those, and I saw it recently pop up within the past week after Tonio Paz did an interview with Billboard, and this quote got mentioned a lot. Tyler says, I talk about how playing live is so ingrained in how we create, and I think the classic way to start the concert is the low, ominous rumble. Then something happens, and it's more threatening. In the past, I started my records the way that I thought, hey, I want to start my concerts with a song that starts the record. I know that I want to write a different record. The first song was going to be more important than ever in how it communicates the idea of something turning on. I kept using the words turning on, like I flicked on the ignition and things were starting to kick in different steps. That feeling Good Day gave me, especially the sound design at the beginning. Tyler goes on and later talks about Redecorate. When I was putting this record together, I knew two things. Good Day was going to be the song that starts the record, and I knew that Redecorate was going to be the last one. On a sound level, Redecorate was the song I worked frequent collaborator Pat Meany on. We did Trench together. I introduced this brand new, sparkling, happy, colorful record, and I hope that people understand the reason I'm ending with Redecorate is that we're heading in another direction after this. This is an intentional hint at what I want to try to do next. It's not really a cliffhanger, but more is a precursor, and lyrically it's such an important song for me. To which Blurry Simp put this on Twitter. Wait a minute. So if the next record is going to be the Dark Loop, this somehow works with listening to SAI in reverse theory. Redecorate's a Good Day. The lyric in Good Day, I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. We're supposed to listen to SAI in reverse all along. Basically, we could be getting a black and white era next. So reading all of that really piqued my interest. So I decided to partake in a little experiment for the next couple of days. So first off, I was going to listen to all Scale and Icy forward, as I've done many times. Then I was going to unlike all the songs on my Spotify, like them back, so that way I would start with Redecorate, go to Good Day, then move on to some other music afterwards, so that way I was listening to everything in reversed order. And I listened to the reversed order a couple of times, going to work, going to my internship, and let's talk about it. But first, let's talk about this story of Scale and Icy going forward, starting with Good Day, ending with Redecorate. Going forward is an album based on propaganda. The further in the album you get, the more layers you peel off the propaganda until you get to No Chances and Redecorate. But the album starts with Good Day, which is setting the mood for most of the album, which is you get these really happy sounding songs, these really pop sounding songs, but the lyrics are dark and depressing. I mean, just, you know the song. I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. I just lost my job, my wife, my child, homie just sued me, but you know what? It's going to be a good day. Everything is fine. Everything's going to be good here in Dima. And we just get more and more of that stuff. We see in Mulberry Street that they're getting fed some kind of drug to let them feel these synthetic highs. And like I said, it is really dark until we get to No Chances, to where you realize the darkest song of the album sounding wise, and you just hear the Bishop saying, "We come for you, no chances." And knowing the fact that you have literally no escape from Dima, and no matter what, the Bishops are always going to come drag you back into Dima. Nico is going to come get you, and you have no chances. And the album finally ends with Redecorate, with Tyler and/or Clancy committing to vialism towards the end. But there's that theme of just these pop-sounding songs committing to the propaganda-based music, like songs like Saturday, like Bounce Man, like The Outside. Very pop and very propaganda-based. So, what's our story like going in reverse order? So with this new order, Redecorate's a good day. This story is all about Clancy. Going forward, Good Day to Redecorate is most likely all about Tyler, but backwards, it is the Clancy storyline. So we start off with Redecorate, which this song is basically Clancy saying, "Oh no, they found everything I've put online. What am I going to do? What am I supposed to do?" So they start cleaning their room, and they're wondering what is going to happen next. What's going to happen to them? Are they going to leave on display, or are they going to redecorate, and are they going to turn these journals into something their own purpose, which we know they turn it into this whole propaganda thing saying Clancy is dead, and they're wondering what they should do. Should they leave and make people make decisions, wondering what to do next, or they don't know. To which we get into No Chances saying, "Clancy, we're coming for you. You got no chances. We have cameras all over the place. We know where you are. You can't hide. You have no chances." To which then we get into Bounce Man, which is most likely a friend of Clancy. And they're saying, "Hey, you know what? You should bounce, 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 man. Come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know." This whole song is a code for, "Hey, Clancy, you know what you should do? You should leave Dima for good. You should run away and not do what you did last time and come back. You should just stay outside of Dima's walls. And you know what? If they come knocking, pa, 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 I will defend you. I'll stick up for you. My blood, I will go with you, so to speak. And you know what? If I don't hear you after this, I'll know that you've crossed out of Dima. I'll know that you're heading east where you should be." And of course, this explains why his old lady saw his face on the nightly news, because, Clancy's journals. What else is Clancy going to be in the news for? Like, all these journals are so taboo, as we know of right now, that makes sense that, you know what, Clancy is a wanted person. And Formidable is most likely either Clancy singing to their friend, or their friend singing to Clancy saying, "Hey, you know what? You are so formidable for me. I would die for you, and you are absolutely fantastic. Hey, 13 years later, look how far we have come. And you know what? I won't break your heart if you will break my spell of being here in Dima in this mind control state sort of thing, this boring life." Then we get into Mulberry Street, which going forward and going backward, it is a quintessential song. And basically Mulberry Street going backwards is this street where you escape Dima. This is code for where you're supposed to go in Dima to escape. It's like the main strip sort of thing, which we see, of course, in the live stream experience. And I think that's where the statue of the person going like this is up in the air, which we see in the Nico and the Niners video as well as the Shy Away video. I think that is where you escape Dima, and Mulberry Street is the perfect street to where you escape. Never Take It is that political song, and you know what? It's political when it comes to Dima, because now that the Bishops know information, they're going to try to use it against the people of Dima, and we're never going to take it. This is either Clancy or Clancy's friend singing it as like a battle cry. "We aren't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it," sort of thing and horror. It's just basically talking about how the Bishops are going to use Clancy's journals against them, and how it's going to become this propaganda material, and the Bishops are going to be lying through their fake teeth through every form of media, through Dima.org.info, through Good Day Dima, anything you can think of. Dima and the Bishops are going to use it as propaganda, and we'll never take it, even though some people may fall into the propaganda trap. Saturday, it gets very cryptic when it comes to the chorus. Slow down on Monday, not a sound on Wednesday. It might get loud on Friday, but Saturday will paint the town. I think this is the trek going into the underground tunnel, into the very end of the hole before you reach the outside of Dima. So you want to go slow on Monday because that's when you're most detectable. You don't want to make a sound on Wednesday because they can hear what's going on underground. Like they have like some sort of like microphone set up down there. It might get loud on Friday, like meaning there might be some big ritual going on Friday, like Nico and the Niners possibly taking place on Friday, and that's where the bishops were doing this dance sort of thing with their lights, so it might get loud then. And or they just do Nico and the Niners every single Friday, so the bishops are like, what are you doing this time? But on Saturday is most likely when they'll escape, so which means that getting out of Dima is a 6-day event. We get into the outside. Now, the interesting thing with the outside is the very intro. I don't know if you listened very closely, but there is some ASMR going on in the intro of it that sounds a lot like cockroaches. And when we go into the inside the lyrics, we can see them, the cockroaches or flies, making the outside logo. And like all these cockroaches sounding, it'll make sense that they're underground towards the very exit of the outside. And the part with taping their eyes so they don't fall asleep again. Maybe Clancy or someone else previously got stuck here and they fell asleep and Nico just found him like, yeah, look at this guy, let's take him back sort of thing. Now, as I keep going through the outside, Clancy is approaching more and more to the outskirts of Dima. Then we get to this very last part. I'm on the outside in the summer heat. I'm vibing. And that part isn't in the lyric sheet because I don't think Dima wants you to hear that part, as though Clancy has finally made it their way outside and or slowly approaching there. Shy away is from the perspective of Clancy's friend, again saying, hey, you better not shy away this time. It's like a little flashback sort of thing, like, when I get home, boy, you better not be there. Like, you better have not come back to Dima. You better have escaped. I better not see you when I get back here. Almost like saying, like, hey, just go. Don't come back, as I've been saying. Right, as we've been saying right now, you literally can leave your skin on the floor. That's all you got left. Just run for your life. Then we get into Choker, which is Clancy's thought perspective of the last time they escaped Dima, which of course, as we know from the journals, that Clancy willingly brought themselves back into Dima, and they thought they choked it out last time. The Banditos weren't coming for Clancy. The Banditos come for Tyler, but not for Clancy. Literally, the only person coming for them is most likely Nico if they know that Clancy has escaped, and that no one is going to be coming for them otherwise, because maybe the Banditos don't know that Clancy exists. Then we end the album with Good Day, and now this song is Clancy realizing that they're free. And here's why this one is interesting. So I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly, as if like the saturation is actually what they were told in Dima was saturation, which was those dull color grays. Like the fake saturation is leaving them, and the real saturation of the sun and all the colors of the world is getting embraced by Clancy. And why I think that Good Day is the very end of this album comes in that middle section toward the very end with the birds. Birds have been a huge part of the 21 Pilots lore. I mean, just take a look at self-titled with Isle of Flightless Birds. And especially take a look at the Trench album. Of course, we get the vultures. And we also get Goner, which on the album cover, when they put it on YouTube, it was all the birds. And you can watch the Emotional Roadshow tour, and you can see the birds on the Titantron in the background. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think the birds signify that Clancy has escaped. But that was just what I thought listening through the album a couple of times from backwards to forwards. I would like you guys to try this experiment out there for yourselves and see what story you've come up with. Now, this to me is a pretty strong argument, especially if we consider the live stream experience with those alarm bells going off. It is most likely signifying that something's gone wrong. Most likely, a failed perimeter escape or just a perimeter escape in general, as though someone is escaping Dima. Clancy, that you, buddy? Like, the whole thing being a complete diversion, starting a mob, and then Clancy escaping underneath of everyone's breath, aka it might get loud on Friday. But anyway, guys, I want you to try this experiment on your own leisure time. Listen to Redecorate first and just keep going down until you hit Good Day. And the simplest way you can do that is go into Spotify and, unlike all the songs, then like them, starting with Good Day, going all down to Redecorate. That way you go to your like songs, Redecorate will be on top, Good Day will be on the bottom, hit play, and then just listen, and or just organize all the songs in reverse order. But it's a very interesting experiment. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you have anything to contribute to the SAI in reverse theory, also let me know down in the comment section below, and I will probably heart your comment, and I will probably pin your comment if it is super good. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And like I said, I am super excited about this theory because it can make sense. Like, going down, it's about Tyler, but going up, it's about Clancy. And it's a way to sneak it past the Bishop's nose, and that way they won't know anything about it. Like, it is such a secret message, and But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any other theories, of course, go ahead and let me know on any form of social media. Go ahead and email me. Do what you must. And of course, it may take a while for me to respond back because of this part-time job, this internship, but I do read all the comments and I will read every single theory. But anyway, guys, I'll go ahead and I'll see you later. Like I said, I really hope you enjoyed. Goodbye, good night, but more importantly, have a good day. I'll see you later.